So my videos are taking forever to upload. I'm still uploading the first video the very first one I did this morning. You probably won't see this until sometime late at night. Uh, is what it is. But Sealed by the Blood did a great video on the rise of devil worshiping in this country, and it's really, I mean, it's been kind of quiet. When you really dig into it, you realize how organized these people have gotten, and they're tearing this country down from the inside. This is all works of Satan, and we knew this was going to happen. But it's gotten steadily worse, and people think it's funny. The first video footage she showed, they think it's funny, and will they still say the same things that they say now when they're burning in torment in hell? I mean, let's be honest. It's not fun. There is no joy. There is no partying. There is no hanging out. There is no ruling in hell, contrary to what many people think. If you can't be good enough to get to heaven, what makes you think you can be bad enough to get into hell? You choose to go there by your actions, your decisions, but you will not have a leadership position. Hell already has a ruler. But what do? Go to the scriptures, because the scriptures are the authority. This seems to be an issue nowadays for some reason. In Matthew 4:10, then Jesus said to him, "Begone, Satan, for it is written, you shall worship the Lord your God, and him only shall you serve." Satan wants to be God. Satan wants to be served. Well, he's going to be the God of fire here pretty soon. 1 John 4:1, "Beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God. For many false prophets have gone out into the world." That first video I did this morning about John, comments that were getting back and forth, he finally actually put his own commentary into one of his posts. And he has a hatred for Christians. He thinks Christians don't understand the Bible, and they're a curse and all that kind of stuff. Well, obviously he's not a Christian. He just uses scriptures to hate on his brothers, supposed brothers and sisters. But they always show themselves out. You push hard enough, they always show where their heart is and where their real understanding is. And it's in their own abilities and not in God's ability. Revelation 12:9, "And the great dragon was thrown down, that ancient serpent, who is called the devil and Satan, the deceiver of the whole world. He was thrown down to the earth, and his angels were thrown down with him." So if you're worshiping Satan and Satan's getting thrown down, just saying, doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out. John 8:44, "You are of the father of the devil, and your will is to do your father's desires. He was a murderer from the beginning and has nothing to do with the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he lies, he speaks out of his own character, for he is a liar and the father of lies." All those people, those devil worshippers, having these little parties, they invoke Satan. We invoke Satan. We call up Satan. And all the people who have ever been to those that have gotten out of that life said he never shows up. You know why? Because he don't have no power. He is only allowed to do what God allows him to do. Romans 10:9, "Because if you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved." Period. Let's see. Matthew 16:18, And I tell you, you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it." And they won't, and they don't. James 4:7 says, "Submit yourselves therefore to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you." Why does he flee? He has no power. He has no power. Oh, and this was the other guy in the first video. This was his favorite verse to share. Matthew 7:21-23. "Not everyone who says to me, 'Lord, Lord,' will enter the kingdom of heaven, but the one who does the will of my Father who is in heaven." What's the will of the Father? We covered this in other scriptures. The will of the Father, the works of the Father, is that all should believe on the one he sent. So what is he saying? But the one who believes in the one he sent, like my Father said, who is in heaven. "On that day many will say to me, 'Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name, and cast out demons in your name, and do many mighty works in your name?' And then will I declare to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you workers of lawlessness. Why did he never know them? Because they tried to work their way into heaven. Listen to what they say to him. Did we not prophesy in your name? Works. And cast out demons in your name? Works. And do many mighty works in your name? And then will I declare to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you workers of lawlessness. They're trying to work their way into heaven. And it didn't work. 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober-minded, be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion seeking someone to devour. 2 Corinthians 11:14. And no wonder, for even Satan disguises himself as an angel of light. Revelations 21:8. But as for the cowardly, the faithless, the detestable, as for murderers, hatred counts as murder, the sexually immoral, sorcerers, idolaters, and all liars, their portion will be in the lake that burns with fire and sulfur, which is the second death. Revelations 20:10. And the devil who had deceived them, all these people that think they're following Satan and they're not, they're dumb, was thrown into the lake of fire that burns with sulfur, where the beast and the false prophet were, and they will be tormented day and night forever. This is a good one, and this actually has edification for us. 1 Peter 5:8-9. Be sober-minded, be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. Resist him, firm in your faith, knowing that the same kinds of suffering are being experienced by your brotherhood throughout the world. We are not the only ones who suffer. All right, that's it. So when we see that kind of stuff, we see people, and I've actually known people that were Satan worshipers. And when, it was funny too, because when they admitted it to me, because I didn't know, and then when they admitted it to me, I looked at them, and I couldn't even stop myself. I just looked at them, I was like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" And they were just like laughing, and I was like, "No, you got this wrong. You have no understanding of what you're saying and what you're doing." And I got into a huge, I chewed them up one side and down the other. And I was like, when have you ever invoked Satan? When has Satan ever come to you and talked to you? When has Satan ever done anything for you? Never. You don't even have to answer that question. I already know the answer to it. Yet you stick to a faith that is dead in a God that has no power, and you don't even realize what you're doing to yourselves. That you're not going to get cast into hell. You are casting yourself into. I tore this guy all up. At that point, he was just like, and me and this guy worked together. We were friends. He was just like, one laughing, one smiling, one nothing. I said, I can't even believe I'm seeing this. I just let him have it. And I said, I can't even be in this house. He had friends over. I can't even be in this house. I can't. You know what? We go back to work on Monday. I don't know you. You don't know me. Because there's no way that I can work with somebody that's like this. That has this frame, this kind of mentality. I can't trust you in anything you do because this is what you believe in. You can't even be relied on for nothing. Turned around, walked out, left. Never talked to me again. And I was happy for that. Hopefully that at some point that guy, realized the mistake he was making. But I don't know the kind of person he was. I don't think he did. But this is all over the place. These people think it's all fun and games. They want to be separate from society and they want to get attention. They want to look awesome. Look at me. I got these fake horns on my head. I got this stuff under. They stuff things under their skin to make their skin look weird. And the tattoos and the black makeup and the black clothes and all that. And it's for attention. It's all it is. And they get the attention that they want. It's not about worshiping Satan. They're just going through motions because it gets them what they want. It makes them feel special. It fulfills them emotionally. And it never dawns on them what they're doing to themselves. And when they walk across the judgment seat at the white throne judgment, but I didn't know, really, because, you went to all them, you protested all them Christians, you went to all those churches trying to stir up trouble. Not once did it ever dawn on you this might be real. You made your decision. And it's just like that. They made their decision. It's horrible that is a thing. It's horrible that that exists, but all you can do is try to plant seeds. But to tell you what, some people you cannot plant seeds with them. They just don't want to hear it. They've already made their mind up. So we do the best we can and we walk away from everyone else. Plant a seed and just keep on rocking and hope something happens. Because if we plant 1,000 seeds, 5 or 10 may grow. That's it. That's just the way the world is now. It's terrible, but I don't know. I love you guys. I pray y'all see these things. I'm a watchman. I'm sounding the alarm. All the other people are doing it too. We got to know what's going on because it's these kind of people that are changing everything in government. It's these kind of people who are actually in government. A lot of your Democrats are devil worshippers. A lot of your liberals are devil worshippers, openly admitting it. There's a host of videos of them admitting this stuff. All we can do is try. If they won't take it, then keep on going. But these are just some of the reasons why I've eliminated so many people from my life, so many friends. I can't. All the people, almost everybody I knew in the Army, I only talked to maybe 4 or 5 of them because it's just so many people got so far out there and got hung up in these things, and it's not right. It's never right. But they're more than willing to believe in something that has no evidence versus something that does have evidence. And everything in the Bible has been proven true. I mean, the evidence, you simple Google search or YouTube search, and you can find thousands of blogs and documents and videos, thousands and thousands, proving it, all the things that they found. So if it's proven true, I don't know. I love you guys. I bless y'all in Jesus' name. This is a short one this time. I'll see you guys in the next video.